Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. The Kings come into Oakland for what's sure to be a tough match. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Now Sacramento starting five. They've got Bellinelli. Rudy Gay is out there with Quincy Acey. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Collison in at the one.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Here's Thompson after Rudy Gay's bucket. Clock at 6, and stolen by Cousins. And just about a minute into the first quarter, Collison kicks to Cousins. Goes up at the stripe, and it's off the back rim, no good. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, could you?
Yeah, right,
No,
right,
I didn't.
right. Yeah, he probably just drone on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of
guy. And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Barnes, and he jams it with authority.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the score by Golden State. Cousins dishes to Acey. 5 on the clock. That's short off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Curry is inside. Acey on him, and the wide-open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
And finished off by Acey.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Curry passes to Green. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Collison. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. So the wing on the left. Here's Cousins. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Here's Bellinelli. An 11-point game for him in the win against Portland. Back to Cousins. From 12 feet out. That's good.
You know, after starting the game 0 for 3, you know he was just desperately looking for that one to fall.
The Warriors trailing. Pass to Barnes. Thompson in the corner. Back to Barnes. Outside, Green. Thompson inside the line. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Gay. He's coming off a 19-point game against Portland.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Collison against Curry. The drive by Collison, and he gets the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And it's Green missing. Sacramento leading by 5. The drive by Collison. AC dishes to Collison. Poked loose. Tries to keep it alive. Now here's Barnes. Tight defense on him. Golden State moving it around. Curry passes to Green. The shot misses. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Quincy AC. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Darren Collison. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Butler, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Sacramento has possession. It's a three-point game. Butler kicks to Cauley Stein. To the middle. Here's Rondo. True on the 14-footer. Rondo's got his first 2 points of the night.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
Here's Rondo. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Cauley Stein kicks to Rondo. He got right to the cup using that screen. Rondo's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Sacramento leading by 5. And Bellinelli kicks to Cauley Stein. Thompson with it. Really struggled in the loss against Cleveland. Let's quickly now take a peek at the league leaders in blocks. Number 1, Marcin Gortat.
What an intimidator he is in the paint. I mean, he shot to the top of that leaderboard, and nobody feels comfortable putting a shot up around him right now.
And the Kings making a change here. McLemore is checked in. Cauley Stein with the screen for Rondo. Down low. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Green kicks to Gortat. Inside. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Thompson outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
They get it back. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Harrison Barnes. Second in field goal percentage, second in three-point field goal percentage, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And you mentioned it. I mean, one of the top shooters in the league, quick trigger, with just a little better footwork. Boy, I tell you what, he could even move higher up the rankings.
Gortat with the block, and they're able to recover. Warriors trail by 4. Over in the corner, Barnes. From the wing, and it's Golden State with another.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Now here's Gay. He has 5. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Stein dishes to Gay. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. He feeds it to Butler from past the arc. Butler can't get that one to fall.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Now here's Gay. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Gay, a screen on Curry. Here's Rondo. That one a little long. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Sacramento making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Gay drives in. Here's Stein. Makes it off the glass. Stein's got 8.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Here's Gortat. Buries it down low. Gortat's got his first points of the game.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Rondo against Curry. They set the pick. Left side Anderson. And some nice defense there to end the quarter.